आज तक मैं एक भी ऐसे बच्चे से नहीं मिला who didn't want to fly. And toy planes, they are our most valued possessions. फिर एक दिन हम बड़े हो जाते हैं. We want a lot more speed, thrill, and the ultimate in technology. And of course, गर्व जो महसूस होता है कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी तक देश की रक्षा करने में और अपने देश का नाम आसमान से ऊंची ऊंचाइयों तक ले जाने में.
सारे जहां से अच्छा.
Nothing can beat the feeling जब आपका साथ देती हैं दुनिया की सबसे बेहतरीन मशीनें and the best professionals in the world. Thankfully, I have been there. I know how it feels. और अब आपकी बारी है.
This is Indian Air Force. Are you up for it?
Welcome back. You're watching Business Wrap this Friday evening. According to a UN report, financial needs of developing countries have long outstripped the willingness and ability of donors to provide aid. The report comes under the backdrop of fears that West is cutting back on aid due to raging financial crisis.
For the first time in many years, the donor countries in the West have cut back on global development assistance due to difficult financial and economic conditions. This is the finding of the annual report on global development, the World Economic and Social Survey 2012 released by the United Nations. The report says that donor countries have fallen short of their aid commitments due to budget cuts. According to the UN, the shortfall in aid by donor countries stands at $167 billion. According to UN, emerging economies such as India, China, Turkey are becoming a net donor of aid instead of getting aid.
A very encouraging trend of last 10 years that emerging economies like China, India, Turkey, and even Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, they have emerged on the horizon as significant donors. They are doing a very significant scale of development financing themselves.
The Global Development Report proposes an international tax and other financial mechanisms to raise more than $400 billion for development. Financial mechanisms include imposing tax on carbon dioxide emissions in developed countries. A tax of $25 per ton would raise an estimated $250 billion per year for global development assistance. A currency transaction tax is also proposed. This includes taxing currency trading in 4 major currencies, that is the dollar, euro, yen, pound sterling. $40 billion can be yielded by this tax. The survey also suggests options such as the billionaire's tax, that is, individuals with wealth holding of $1 billion or more will be liable to pay a tax of about 1%. It remains to be seen whether these proposals would be accepted to the developed countries. So with rise of emerging economies like India and China, these countries have become the new source of development assistance across the world. Sidhant, Sibal, DD News, New Delhi.
And to discuss more on the prominence of India as a global economy and flow of FDI, the inflow of it, we are joined by Katie Chacko, Director IFT in our studios. Welcome to Business Wrap, sir.
Thank you.
Well, to begin we saw a story which said that UNCTAD or the United Nations Conference of Trade and Development report said that India has a huge potential. It is one of the most favorite destinations for FDI after US and China. How do you look at this statement?
I think the UNCTAD report has been realistic in mentioning and projecting based on the research and the assessment based on fundamentals which they made, that if people or business people and business persons are looking at putting their money in a country where it is likely to grow and the investment to grow and the shareholders getting a continual way a good rate of return, then I think the opportunities which is mentioned in China, USA, India is a very sound and logical one.